Most of his colleagues, to his relief, ignored him. Aaron made a few stupid comments about how he was the lunch girl now, his sexist manner of speaking causing one of Kazad's ears to flick in annoyance, which the horse picked up on and laughed. As he left Aaron behind him, who was now singing in a raspy voice something about a white knight, Kaz went to deliver to the last person on his last, which he also dreaded the most. Arya smiled up at him. The attractive fox's looks were not lost on Kazad, and he blushed vividly as he realized that his member was beginning to fill with blood at the sight of her. Arya graciously accepted her brown bag filled with her afternoon meal, and cocked an eyebrow at Kazad, who stood awkwardly beside her workbench, unconsciously waiting for instruction. "What are you waiting for, Foxo? I got what I wanted. You better get back to work, shouldn't you?" A small meep of surprise escaped his throat, and he nodded shortly before exiting the room. He could feel the fox's eyes staring at his behind as he left. "She didn't give me any instructions. I thought she wanted help with her work. Did I misread her text message somehow?" Kazad found his mind occupied with how Arya was seemingly finding every possible way to avoid talking to him or even interacting with him when a flash of reddish-orange fur flashed in his peripheral vision. Knowing full well who was by his desk, Kazad looked up to gaze into Arya's eyes, which he could not help but find striking. "Hey Kazad, I've got a circuit here I've been trying to fix, but with no luck, as well as another few at my workstation. You're not too busy to help me out, are you?" His mixed feelings of revulsion, fear, attraction, anger, and unwilling complacency battled each other in his head as he got up, nodding silently and packing together a small toolkit to bring with him. "I'll play this game for now, Vixen. But if you push it too far, I'll take this to the police, and I might even call up some family to see what our lawyer connections are. If you want me to fetch lunch and do some extra work for you, that's fine. But this isn't over." He comforted himself with these thoughts of rebellion as he padded dutifully behind her, noticing to his chagrin that his diapers had swollen to such a size now that he was unable to help the slight waddle that accompanied him as he walked behind Arya. Fetching a rather uncomfortable-looking stool, Arya looked at him and gave him a half grin. "Sorry, I've only got this wooden stool here with me. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I have a feeling that you of all people won't mind that too much, Hakazi." The fox gulped, but nodded slowly, accepting the stool and setting himself on top of it, feeling the mess press against and into his fur further. Kazad didn't know whether he was going to be able to make it to his evening shower and cleanse tonight without blowing a fuse, literally or figuratively, he didn't know.